Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Factorio. I'm SeiferKatt. So, we missed the stream earlier this week, but that's okay. We've got stuff to do, and we've got things to do it with. So, a couple of changes. Soulburn told me that Helm mod is bad, and I disagreed with him. And then I remembered that Soulburn is always right, and so I'm trying out Factory Planner because Soulburn knows what he's doing. And it's the Soulburn rule. It's the real Soulburn rule, which is Soulburn tells me what is the correct thing to do, and I disagree with him, and then it turns out he's right. So we're going to follow that rule as per standard process. Okay, so one thing we need to do today is we just need to continue making this stuff. We're going to keep doing that, because making stuff is half the battle. What I don't know is how much...
Thanks for your support.
Oh, months.
Professional Dave just resubscribed for 17 months. Ooh, after 17 months.
Ooh, after? Is that the normal sound? Thank you very much for the 17 month. You just said, well, you said it's bad. Dave, thank you much for the 17 months. As we all know, that means 17 meow. Like, these numbers are getting insane. Meow, meow, meow. 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 Oh, I got a meow from Panda as well. That's an extra meow. I feel like that's that meme. I love that meme. Bonus Panda meow. That's how she rolls. You know it's a good day when you get that bonus Panda meow. No. So, what we're going to do is we're going to continue doing this, and then we'll probably make another one of these as well. Once this is all said and done. Because, actually, no. Let's think about this in a smart way. Do it this way. 17 meounts. Oh, no, you're right. I ignored your pun. I apologize. It was a good pun, and it deserved the praise. Deserved praise, and I didn't give it the praise it deserved. I should praise it like I should. I'm so sorry. 1 meow per month. Meowth. You tuned in and you were appalled that you had an ad. Meowths. Yeah, right. I can give that credit. Dave is just making sure he hasn't missed any. Al brings the drugs. Al does bring the drugs. Forgot about that. That was with the realizing the true story of what Home Improvement was all about, which was ruining a poor man's life with drugs, ads. Yeah, it's Al. Al Ballin, drug lord. Tim Allen doesn't know. Oh, sorry, Tim Taylor. I don't know about Tim Allen. Tim Taylor doesn't know anything what's going on. The poor man is absolutely having his body wrecked by the drugs that Al Ballin uses him as a drug mule for. Thank you very much for following the almighty Space Walrus. What a name. Love that name. You know nothing, Tim Taylor? He sure doesn't. Oh, goodness. All right, so the plan here is we're going to sort this out. So that'll get the Stracciatello and Saphirite. I refuse to ever call them the correct things. And that'll get our stone. Then we're going to use that mineralized water to come back down into here. Wait, no, we can just put the stone through there, can't we? Your favorite Tim is Tim Tam? I respect that. Yeah, I assume you've had Tim Tams. Oh, I'm getting called from my wife. Goodness gracious, what does Panda want so early on the stream? I'll be back in a moment. Ah, no, that one made me so embarrassed. That made me so embarrassed, that one. I'll be back in just a second. I just gotta go do some baby duty. I'll be back in like 2 minutes, maybe 3. Hey Wes, hey Veldak. All right, so I was called not to because I needed to change a nappy, but because Lil K reacted to Peekaboo for the first time, and then I tried to do it and it didn't work, and then Panda tried to do it and it didn't work. So it might have been a one-off, but it's a start. It's a start, right? One reaction to Peekaboo, one like. Okay, so that gets my Stracciatello and Saphirite to. Oh wow, I love how it's accidentally sorting it like that. That's cute. Okay, and we're gonna go. Reaction to Pikachu? Exactly, reaction to Pikachu. That's exactly what happened. Don the mask? We can don the mask, absolutely. Where is the mask? Oh, there it is. First dish. I mean, yeah, sure. All right, so we're gonna separate this out. Jump in, jump in, everybody, jump in, jump in. Some Korean words.
Peekaboo.
Peekaboo. Veldak, is that why I had to wear the mask? That way I had to meow with the mask 22 times? Okay, this is what Dave always wanted. He wanted a stream full of nothing but meows. And what Dave wants, Dave gets. So, meow, 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 meow. Ow. You want to see a cat from the calendar? Okay. We're getting all of these redeems out early, aren't we? Some Korean words. I don't know Korean, so I just have to say some Korean words. Okay, there is a cable here. Interesting. What are you doing there, Mr. Cable? All cable, no Deadpool. That is the way it should be, according to Cable. Anyway, this one might be a little controversial. This cat has a hand. So, how do we feel about a cat with a hand? Hand cat. As always, people, I would like you to vote whether this is a great cat or not. It's going to be a short vote, only a minute long. Tell me if it's a cat. Let me tell me if it's a great cat. I can't decide. All right, and meanwhile, while that's happening, I am going to enjoy some cool, refreshing water. It's neither cool, well, it is refreshing. Ah, brilliant. Okay, more hydration. Well, that is a cat that likes chin scratches, and so you know that's got to be a great cat. Okay, no, Tim Allen suffered enough. Tim Taylor suffered enough. Let's remember Tim Allen and Tim Taylor are different people. This is very important. Every cat likes chin and ear scratches. I don't know, our cat used to hate chin scratches. Got real mad at them. Bite you. Which is kind of adorable. Alright, that's deemed a great cat with 100% of the votes. 5 votes. Okay, let's get back to work. You can't look at cats all day. I know, it disappoints me too. Alright, Dave, you going to bed? That's fair enough. Dave. And then we're going to down here, and then just connect it. There we go. All the redeems done right now, aren't we? Okay. It's time for what the shit. Tim Allen was caught with kilos of cocaine and snitched to reduce his sentence. He absolutely was. Let's never forget that. Never forget that Tim Allen did that. That's hilarious. Anyway. What the shit? Do what the shit? We keep this one quick. Oh, we're doing that one again, huh?
Veldak just resubscribed for 22 months.
No, you don't get more meows. You don't get more meows for that, Veldak. Anyway, today's shirt is this cool star system from the Sanctus Sanctorum. I like my Doctor Strange. Dude, Doctor Strange is the best dude. He's not my favorite. He's pretty close. He's second favorite. Still something. Alright, so that's going to get my Stracciatello and my Saphirite. Is good stuff. Now, can I? Here's the real question. Oh, no, I want a silo. Can I get 2 silos for this stuff? Because I would like colored silos because I am fancy. Okay, that's fine. Just keep crafting stuff. I don't really need any of this stuff right now, but it's important that we sort of work our way in the correct direction. Okay, and I would like that to connect into there. And I'm going to allow this to be like a reasonably big one. There's room for one more. There is not. You know what? Actually, no, I won't do that. Because the other side of this can probably take that. Okay, let's for now just get that sorted out. Put a train stop. You have train stops available. Wonderful. Go me. Always nice to have a train stop when you need one. And we don't really need a train just yet, but we need to prepare for a train. One should always be prepared for a train. If you're not prepared for a train, that is how you... Those who do not prepare for train, prepare to die from train. My father always taught me. Okay. Not particularly important, but it is needing to go. I've been enjoying watching lately, for those who care. I've really been enjoying the Netflix One Piece show. Pretty good. It's better than I thought it would be. So, yeah, I've been enjoying that. Okay, so that's just what I've been up to at the moment. On my days off, I've just been watching some One Piece. Like, I'm not really a One Piece fan. Like, I've watched it before, I guess. Like, I've watched. Oh no, I've never watched it. I've like, what's the word I'm looking for? I read it. I read it back in the day, but I never really watched it, and it's pretty fun. That connection is not going to be very good. See what I was attempting though. As I said, I'm not really a One Piece fan, but I feel like it's probably the most authentic. It's on the outside. Okay, that means this is going up. Okay, wait. I feel like it's fairly authentic. Authentic as you're going to get anyway, I think. Okay, and we'll just connect that so that way we can have a lovely little train that can go that way. Ah, brilliant. I don't know where it's going to need to go yet, so we're just going to prepare for it to want to go somewhere, and then we'll figure it out from there. That's the sort of person I am. And then we'll cancel that because we don't really want to keep those fish stuck in time. That's just rude. Okay. Now, going to be Strat Pick. I refuse to give it its full name because I can't spell it. I mean, hell, I barely refuse to... I don't even refuse to say it. I refuse to even say it properly. I say Stracciatello. So, you know, is not what it's called. Where's my other silo? Oh, don't tell me the silo built over it. Interesting. If you build over the silo, the other one just disappears, huh? Well, that's frustrating. I should stretch a tello. I don't know. I like tellos, but I couldn't stretch a whole one. Okay. And this is SafPick. Don't worry, I'll know what I'm... Oh. Until I get to sapphires, and then I might be in trouble. Let's just not get to sapphires. That's alright, it's going to be a thing that I build a lot of, so I'll be so familiar with this. There's no way I'll ever forget what that naming convention was. Anyway, who's ready for me to forget what that naming convention was? Because that's going to happen, right? We'll see that coming. Okay, and then we need to also have ways to get... Plus we need to... We need the sulfuric wastewater out as well, don't we? I may have built this a little bit too narrow. That's okay. So I was thinking, should we like repurpose sulfuric wastewater where we're at? And I thought about it long and hard, and I realized that we would need it for blue algae as well. So I think that's a bad idea. But it was considered. I think that's important that we did consider doing that. What I'd like to do, I think, is I'd like a way to get fluoric wastewater out. In fact, if we flip this, that's actually a little bit more, we can do this more reasonably and do it that way. Look at that, that's much nicer. Name conventions where people don't call each other names. Man, that would be awesome. Naming conventions. Is it time to use better electric poles? I don't have the steel for it. It is time to use it, but I just don't have the steel on hand. But funnily enough, that's why we're doing all this right now. We're trying to get the steel. Once we get the steel, which I've understood, people keep trying to tell me to stop the steel, but I refuse. I'm going to keep the steel. And we would like a tank. I need a big one. Yeah, I'm not particularly fond of them myself. It's just what we've got at the moment. And another train stop. Just build 5 of them, let's be honest. I need lots of them right now. Because once this is done, we will be at a position closer to get a lot more steel. Therein lies the issue we're at right now. And I would like to have that tank that I built so carefully. There it is. Right, and that needs to go straight through there because that's just the way I've designed things. I designed things too close together. It's a classic mistake that newbies make, and I've made it. That mean I'm a newbie? God, I suppose so. I suppose I am the newbie. A lot of steel. We want to make a lot of steel. Now, we also need to deal with this, this thing here, which we will deal with accordingly. That also needs to be fixed up as well. Actually, no, it doesn't need to make that turn. It needs to go that way, it just spins up that way. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Wonderful. The nitric wastewater is resolved. Okay, good. Now what we need to do is have a plan for this cyan geodes, which I don't think we need to do much with. We might just need to... No, he did that intentionally. I know what he's done. I know what he's done. It's a steel that is made... It's an allot made out of steel. No, no, it's a word. It's an allot made out of steel. As I said, I know what he's doing. I know this lad. Yeah, we'll just make crystal slurry and then we filter it. Yep, see, I told you, I know this lad. I know what he's doing. Really? We need mineralized water for this to work? Well, that's fine, I suppose. Will we have enough mineralized water is the question. Hopefully? Hopefully. Well, actually, yes, we would, because eventually what would happen is this would freeze up, and then the other stuff would continue, and yeah, that works. That works. Okay, so let's go back to the geodes. So we want to get a liquefier, which we have none of somehow. I'm not quite sure how that happened. Somehow ran out of iron like a fool. I'm looking forward to these being. You know what? I really just need to work towards getting robots. Robots are available in green, right? Just basic construction bots. Maybe that's what I need to be working on, just so I can make this a little bit faster and easier for myself. Bots are blue. Are they really? No, no, they're green. They're in green. We just need to, like, make them. They're going to be a right pain. They need a bunch of... Look, they may be slow at the beginning, but it's better than what I've got at the moment, which is me. And I'll tell you who's slower than bots. This guy. They require a lot of expensive stuff. That's okay. We've got to research something. There's a topic of discussion that we can go towards. Topic of discussion? What? A topic of focus. We're not really researching anything. We're just researching everything. Let's say... no, Saltburn is correct. I like, Wes, how when you're making the joke is the best, but if anyone else makes a different joke that you don't like, you're like, well, no, they're wrong. I guess I'm the same, so I can't really fault you on that one now that I think about it. We don't have basic circuits. Wait, is basic circuits what we're actually lacking? Yes. Yo! Hey, Lord Platypus. How you doing? You know what? We're just gonna... Seablock is back! Hell yes it is! Hell yes it is! No one is happier about it than myself. With bots we come to the copy pasta age. We do. Well, we start to. See, Getty. We start to get to the copy paste age, but we really can't do it properly until we get requested chests, which I believe is pink science. So right now what we're trying to do is make just the individual minerals, because my plan this game is we're going to make the individual minerals and we're going to ship those to the constructors of the metals, and that metal will be shipped out. Turns out the trigger text and Seablock and Alias were both written separately, and they're both hacks. Oh, really? That's fun. That's cool. Good job, Kiwi Hawk. Wait, the Kiwi Hawk didn't come up with that, I suppose, because Kiwi Hawk picked it up after Sir Blockiston, sorry. Call him by his correct name. He didn't get knighted for nothing. Oh, wait, hang on. We don't have a way to process geodes yet. Okay, that's probably more important then. Crystal slurry, and then crystal slurry gets turned into mineral sludge, and then we swing it back around. Okay. Can we... Can we do that over here, perhaps, then? Be nicer if we could do it over here. I think we've run out of space. Mineralized water and crystal slurry. Mineralized water... Hmm. Maybe like this? Make the mineralized water come up and around. And then crystal slurry comes through there. We need to get the charcoal, sorry. Actually, can we just fix that? I don't like that. Wrong. So we're gonna make the charcoal come around. Ugh. Why didn't I think about this ahead of time? Why why do I break everything I touch? It's a skill, it's a talent. And then what I might do is use the inside track to take the sulfuric. Actually, use this side for that. Let's use this side for that. Pause. If we say bring the wastewater out like that. Nope. A bit more space. There we go. That might be a little bit much, actually. We bring that in just a little bit. And we're all having a lot of fun here, but I think we need to just tone it back just a tad. See, that's what I'm thinking about. Yes, that's much better. There we go. Brilliant. Now, it's always important to make sure you signal things, at least attempt to signal things, right? Whether you signal things correctly doesn't matter. Just at least make it look like you're trying to care. That's my advice to all you prospecting Seablockeneers out there. Seablockeneers, yes. Okay, we need another tank. Now, this one's going to be a big boy. Well, hang on, is the petrochem gas actually cheaper? Actually is. Interesting. Blockheads. Blockheads is good too, actually. Yeah, I like blockheads. All you blockheads out there. All you beta blockers. Seebs. No, you shouldn't exist there. Puffers. All you fat boys. Why are we having problems? Oh, because I picked up all the iron. It's trying to refill itself. We went to a fart house and... Not a frat house, a fart house. I like it. I like it a lot. Not that much, obviously. I'm not weird about it. I'm a little weird about it. This is going to be a lot easier once we have all this set up and we can just make another one. Because we're going to have to make... I was going to say 6 of these. I think that's not right. I think we're going to need to make 4 of these at this point. I'm weird about other things? Yeah, that's not untrue. I can't deny that. Certainly weird about a few things. I've got my share of weirdness. Can we say that? I've got multiple shares in weird limited. And the stock is going up, baby. All right. So we're going to run out of sulfuric acid eventually, but that's okay. Because we're going to have another train dropping off sulfuric acid somewhere. Probably, logically, here-ish. We need to do some work on making... Probably remove this at some point soon anyway. We can't really finish this until we get the washing, the processing, and the processing again. It's kind of annoying, but that's okay. It's part of the process, if you let me go with that. Important thing is, we are making a resource, and that makes me very happy. Okay, so that gets the sulfuric wastewater out in theory. That gets that out. So what we need now is just the way to get the actual rubites out. And once the rubites out, then we are vaguely done here. Is that... Oh, actually, hang on. Have I messed something up there? No. That's good. How long has this bot existed for? Oh, wow. A day. That's more than the usual bots. You're in a new office building. You want to be excited, but it's louder and smaller. Building should be eco and green, and every day there's small dead birds around. Oh, and now you're going to blame a cat, are you? Have you come here just to blame me? You're like, oh, classic cat. Always killing and eating birds. That's offensive, my good sir. That's insulting. Done too, isn't it? He just comes in here and just starts blaming a cat for the birds. Classic. This is a terrible idea, by the way. We're going to change that. Like this. That's much better. And those will just absolutely connect. I'm kidding. They're not going that way at all. You have trees and grass on terraces and a roof. It's surrounded by a glass wall. The whole building's glass top to bottom. Oh no. Oh no. Bird strike. Not something you want to have in a plane. It's not something you want to have in an office. Thank you, Turtle. I'll add that one. Okay, we're actually doing pretty well. Okay, so now we need to get the rubites. Ribs. Wait, where'd this stone come from? Stone shouldn't be there. And my train stations, which I totally have. Sorry, train stops. Call them by the correct name, please. They didn't go through all the years through train station college just be called the wrong name. Train stop college, sorry. Just immediately gets it wrong again. Yeah, a good office move is always nice. I mean, I never like moving in my office, you know, in general. Like, I just want to sit in one place and never move. But if it's done well, it's pretty okay. Like, there's always just some level of chaos that you just kind of can't account for. And if someone's good at their job, they just account for kind of everything going wrong. And that's good. I like it when someone can account for everything going wrong. It reminds me of myself. Speaking of going wrong way. Okay, so that's the Rubites, more or less. Not quite. There's still the geodes that need to be dealt with, and if I don't get lights sorted out, Soulburn's going to start being upset. So we'll get some lights down. There we Okay, so this is a good start. This is where we wanted to start with all this madness. Now we want to do another one of these as well. Quite exactly the same, but close enough. So for now, we're just going to use what we had before. Nope, that's not what we want. What I would like to do is make iron. I'm wanting to make crushed ferrous mixture, so I also need jivolite. Damn, a good old light jive. You can never go wrong with a good light jive. Ugh. That's a reward for some good hard work. Hard work pays off. Okay. Then we're going to do this again, kind of. Aardvark pays off. You always got to pay off your aardvarks. I don't think I need to tell anyone that. If you have not paid off your aardvarks, you are going to be in for a world of torment very soon. So what I'd like to do first off is just copy this, put that over somewhere. I always like it when you're like, California is lost. No, America is lost. America's been lost for a long time. Sorry. Truth, unfortunately. Also, we went too hard on that, and now I wish we didn't. Yeah, we've made some mistakes just then. Yeah, good idea, Wes. Legitimately good idea. Okay, let's let these trains go and do their dark work elsewhere. They're stuck, and I need to make the train network a little bit scarier. Oh, we have no landfill. Okay, let's go get some landfill, then let's make the train network scarier. Because right now, they've got no sulfuric acid. They're hungry little trains. Not really any sulfuric acid to give. Enough oxygen coming through. Oh, is that always the way? Actually, hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on. One has plenty of oxygen. Why don't we just steal some oxygen from there? It's not a crime to steal oxygen. Unless it's from a little old lady, in which case maybe you are the asshole. But in this case, it's legally my oxygen. But it wasn't included? Sometimes oxygen... You're right, sometimes oxygen is not included. That is a mistake that people forget about a lot. They forget to include their own oxygen. Legitimate concern. Because power is going so well, we've got lots of sand there, which is nice. This box is absolutely loaded with stuff. do this to hopefully get through it faster. There we go. We had a bit of a jam, but you know what they say about jam? Delicious. They don't really say anything else about jam, just that it's delicious. You have to build so many trains. Good on toast. It is good on toast. That's true. It's another thing they say. I mean, that could also be a subsection of it's delicious, but you're right. That is still part of it. I'm kind of annoyed because I've kind of broken this, and there's not much I can do about it aside from go to before I broke it. Let me try something. One day I'm going to have landfill destruction, and it's going to be much better when I can not make that mistake. That's too far back. How far back was that? That's perfect. Perfect. Uh, a glacier. Mm, mm. It does, however, mean my oxygen is still broken, but that's okay. Oxygen is allowed to be broken temporarily. What we need to do is try and copy this, and this time think about what we're doing. That's going to be the tricky part. My God, he's got it. He's figured it out. He thought about it for a second. Gonna be okay. Timing was off. That's all right. You'll get him next time, Chief. All right. See, that's a good start. Still need to make a bunch of electrolyzers. That's okay. How many do we need, actually? We should probably even count them. 12. Okay. How many do we have currently? 0. Okay. Problem solved. Chemical plants. How many do we need? 12, actually. I just remembered it's one for each. We only have 12. Okay, it's fine. We'll get to mine. Hoping the train will go off mid-hydrate. It does happen sometimes. Happened to a friend I knew once. Tragic, quite frankly. Yeah, so that should stop this from venting the oxygen. I think we vented a lot of oxygen by mistake. I cannot be blamed for that. Legally, I cannot be blamed for that. Yeah. I know a thing or two about what's legal and what isn't legal. Fine train in there. Hello. You know what? If we did this, way faster. That, way faster. Now it's all going smooth, kind of. How you doing, Tower? Oh, finally worked, huh? Cool. How's the factory? Growing. You know what? It's going okay. It's going well. I thought it wasn't going well when you asked, but now that I think about it, it's going okay. We've got a lot of things to work on, and that's good. That's what we're here for, right? We play the game because there's things to work on. If there was ever nothing to work on, why would we be playing? Good question. We wouldn't. Because it'd be boring. Is Factorio boring? I say no. Suspicious though, isn't it? Does anyone else say it is? I mean, probably. I don't. They're welcome to say whatever they want about Factorio. I legally am not allowed to stop them. Not since the last time I tried to stop someone in an illegal manner. But you know, it's not my fault. Look, what happened that day is not my fault. And that's what everyone keeps telling me. Like a fault thief. They needed to know they were wrong. And look, there was blood, sure. Some of it was mine, probably. And yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. The less we worry about the sins of the past, the happier everyone will be. Except the victims. They will never be right again. Oh, that was dark. Also, a complete lie. I want to make it clear that I am making everything up. We didn't have things to do. What were you playing? We'd never know. We can make decisions on our own now, is it? I certainly can't. Oh, oops. Okay, so that's going to get the electrolyzers for the start done. So let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. 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 The song, I'm aware of it. Look at me being all topical for a song that is what, 20 years old? Who knows? Oops. Do I know the original version of that song? I'm going to say no. I do actually. I do know that song. I do know what that song was originally. Yes. And I'm not saying the original words because I am not a goddamn fool. 2004. Oh god, it is about 20 years. That was a joke. Oh god, oh god. I have lost control of my life. It's Black Eyed Peas, isn't it? I think. In 84 years. Look, allow me to be topical this one time. And by topical, I mean knowing the current trends of music. Oh, God. Look at me, children. I am topical. Yes. Hello, fellow teens. Be sure to drink your fellow teens. From a commercial. Hello. Oh, nice. Are you going to go sleep as well? Rebel, you're going to stay up. Oh. I lost control of my life, but I've gained responsibility of another. That's alright. You will hear these jokes and think I'm being real and be mortified. And honestly, that brings me hope and joy. You know what they say, if you can't mortify a child by pretending you're topical when you know you're not, where teens go in the square hole. Sure do. Ovaltines go in the oval hole. Gosh darn it. I should have seen that one coming, honestly. I don't know why I should have seen it coming, actually, now I think about it. So I'm hoping that I've organized this well enough that it should just connect everything nicely. The only problem is this pipe work is very fiddly. But I'm hoping once I'm done with this, I will sort out the sulfuric acid to be manufactured, and then my hope is that we'll be making a lot of steel and iron. That will then make life better for me, I suppose? Maybe? Nice to think that I believe that. Ah, he believes life might improve. Adorable. Oval comes from the word egg. Egg oval shaped? Or is an oval egg shaped? Oh, I see. I get it now. Now that you've said that, I understand. Only now, in my hour of devastation, do I truly understand. Avoid, yeah. Yeah. Those Greeks always hiding words in our language. Sneaky, sneaky. And I don't understand what they're saying because it's all Greek to me. Da 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 da. Comedy. Yeah, how are we feeling? Mostly okay. Still need to do a lot more piping. I think once the piping is resolved, I think it's going to get a lot easier. Okay. Andrew informed me that while Lil K's gone to sleep, he might stay up a little bit longer. Sneaky, huh? OCD, the game. It's a little bit like that right now. Yeah, pipe creation can be a little OCD, the game. At least until you get, what's the word? Until you get bots. Once you get bots, it's a little bit less. But right now, we don't have bots. So, yeah. The point of this pipe, oh, it's mineralized water, I see. Right, yes, okay. Found a bug in Factorio, nice job. The name is Undertale is still good now? Well, if it's still, wait, what do you mean still good now? That's confusing. Is still good or still good now? Like, I don't know if you can, I don't know. I mean, Undertale is still good though, I don't disagree with that. Love Undertale, it's a good game. Still good now. I guess I can't disagree with that. Turns out if you love large prod bonus and massive speed bonus, it makes the thing produce too much. Alright, Wes, you know how you said you were going to stop watching news because it was making you angry? It's just reminding you of that moment like about 20 minutes ago. Because it might be relevant somehow. I'm sure we could figure out how together. We need more liquefiers. We need 4 more liquefiers, of which we have 3. Okay, well that's fine. We're just going to make 3. That'll have to do. For now. The only one he cares about, which is America. He thought this was America. Why are we... Why are we doing... Oh, it's because that's what it makes. Okay, it does make sense, actually. Different West. Different West. He's talking to West dude, not Western. Oh, goodness. Always wondering if we were going to get to this confusion. Cool, Western, you're not losing your mind looking at Fox News or whatever West is watching. Got some fallout there. Multi-West situation. You know what that reminds me? Like, we got followed by another Dave the other day, and I'm just like, oh shoot, now we've got 2 Daves. Double Dave situation. We need a Dave off. Good pirate wobbits. Another day, another Dave. True. Yeah, they say you can never have too many Daves. That's what I've heard anyway. From Dave. Specifically from Dave. Sounds like my son is awake again. The awakeness has been detected. Okay, why are these not making... Oh, because we don't have electrodes yet. Okay, that's fair. That's fine. I did the wrong thing with those ghosts. I don't know what you're talking about, Solver. Shit, I was hoping you didn't see that. You mean... Which ghosts do you mean? I deleted the ghost by mistake? I didn't delete any ghosts by mistake. No ghosts were deleted. Ah, guys, I've been bored. You saw me delete the lights. Yes, only by mistake. Oopsies. Could have happened. I mean, who knows what happens to ghosts? You know what? The thing is, hey, son of a Bobby, you know what the thing about ghosts is? This is an important thing about ghosts. I ain't afraid of them. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. No ghosts am I afraid of. I'm losing their shit at me at work for that. Because of Ghostbusters. That's alright. I didn't really care. They left soon afterwards anyway. Spectacularly. Anyway. Moving on. So, science is continuing. That's good. We've got our geode processing, which means we can deal with this. We're gonna need a bunch of trains and also... That... The ghost. Didn't need that ghost. Ghost is gone. Shit, Turtle, don't scare me with ghosts. Oh, wait, I said I wasn't afraid again. No! The truth! The only thing that could hurt me. That and ghosts. Oh, damn. Here he is trying to pretend he's not afraid of ghosts. And he accidentally forgot that he wasn't afraid of ghosts. This is my biggest shame since the last time I was ashamed. So, last stream, I suppose. More liquefiers. At first I was ashamed, I was petrified. I don't think that's how that song goes. Yeah, pretty much. Can we make some more trains? We need more trains. We need more trains and stops. Locomotive. We don't have any locomotives. They've gone too loco. Their motives. They've gone too loco with their motives. Okay. And then we need cargo wagons. Just like build 5 of them. We'll figure it out later. Hearing Panda say, "You're okay, Baba, you're okay, Baba," which means he's probably not okay. He's probably about to cry. Come on, baby, do the locomotion. I've heard everybody's doing a brand new dance now. Come on, baby, do the locomotion. Do it. I'll give you an option in the matter. Just flipping do it. If I see someone not doing the locomotion, there will be hell to pay. How much is hell? 666. Ironically enough. Got change for 20. Hell has change. Hell is cool that way. And when I connect this, we could be in danger. Yep. Trains are moving. Trains are now active once more. Yeah, that's cool. Now we can't deal with that just yet. We're not making anything because we don't have the sulfuric acid. That's something we're going to have to be fixing very soon, I think. Get there. All right. How many of these did I put in there? Just in case we need more purified water, we have it available. That wasn't connected properly. I'm afraid there's going to be a few of those things around. Like one little bit of rail there. I don't think Chell has change. I think, because if you think, well, then again, Hell kind of, hmm. Either way on that one. Wanted to go the other way. Okay, so that is the chalk, which is going to come in through the bottom, which you never want charcoal to come through the bottom, let me tell you. Isn't that a laxative? Just asking for a friend. Asking for a friend. Isn't charcoal a laxative? Well, I'm asking for a friend. It was the worst place for that to be put, and it achieved that. Find that the activated charcoal will mess with your meds. Oh, really? Good to know. Thank you. Oh, purified water, isn't it? Why is it important to know the spooky season? I mean, I assume it's always a good thing to know. But why specifically the spooky season? Okay, so now people use it to make food look black. Oh, really? Okay, you're right. Good to know the spooky season. Thank you for that information. We don't really do anything in New Zealand with Halloween. It's not really a Halloween kind of country. But last year, Panda and I made sure we had like a Halloween decoration. So like if there was kids like trick-or-treating, they would know they could come here, and we were really excited for it. Not a single child appeared, and I was so sad. I mean, it did mean I got to eat all the Halloween candy we bought, but it wasn't the point. The point was I was excited to like give children candy, which I assure you is completely above board. I'm not being a creep about it, but but then again, that's what people who are being a creep about it would say. I assure you, well above board. No, you're being a creep. Oh. What's this? What's that bit for? It was like the stone. Hmm. Okay, let's just keep going. So the next thing we want to do is we're just going to do it like this, and then we'll figure out how it actually works in a moment. Which I don't quite know what I was expecting to have happen when there was nothing available. It's medical and good for you. No. Okay. People being silly. How unusual. Let that train go. Comes a little time in life where you gotta understand you gotta let that train go. Cocoa is tastier than charcoal. I can respect that logic. Excuse me? We have a minor problem that we have too much copper. I don't think that was political adjacency, or have you got something else political adjacency yourself on? I don't think that was political adjacency. And what would I know? It could have been political. Ah, people being stupid is not political in my mind. Although now that I've said it aloud, I see how it could be. Each one of these gets 3. Okay, so 3 times 12 is 36? Yeah, I got enough. I should start putting them down then. One day I will have a fast way to do this. Not today. Go. That's going to make my minerals. We do need to connect this to the sulfuric acid, which is easily done by just connecting it to the sulfuric acid. There we go. We have run out of power poles. Maybe start using the medium ones. Oof. Being spicy and we can't stop him. Please, someone stop the spiciness. No one around to stop it. Oh. Please, someone think of the children. Okay, what we're going to do is we're not going to copy too much of that. We're just going to copy, like, the main line, I think. So. Then it gets connected through that way. There's a way to do that piping with fewer underground pipes. It takes up a lot of copper, honestly, and quite frankly, we've got too much copper, so it's okay. We're trying to use copper right now. We've got too much of it. Quite frankly, anything that uses copper, I'm A-okay with right now. So my hope here that we're going to, okay. How many of these do we have? I think if we go 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, great. Am I doing ferrous sorting yet? No, but actually it's... You mean ferrous mixture sorting? What we're working towards. It's actually what we're working towards. Plastic pipes. Oh my god, plastic pipes. I can't wait. Let me tell you. Why don't we have any lights here? Crazy. Where Sullivan's just waiting for me to make a comment about lights because it's like he's quiet. He's not actually that quiet, but he's just like, it's time. The lights are being mentioned. It's my time. Yeah. Right now, I'm gonna get. Well, I'm not just gonna get iron and nothing else. I'm gonna get iron and steel, and that's quite a big deal. Like a lot of iron and steel is good. Then we do copper. I think it's a thing equal for copper. But once we get those basic resources done, then it's really easy to just make more metals. Yeah, manganese, dump it into iron. Probably dump it into steel, honestly. Because steel is more expensive iron-wise. Why am I here? I needed basic circuits. I needed basic circuits. I need more iron while I'm here. More iron wouldn't hurt. Then after we get the steel going, what I probably need to focus on fairly quickly is new sulfuric acid making, because my sulfuric acid is just not going to be made enough. Not even close. So we're going to have to... Oh, I need crystallizers. How many do I need? 4. And this one's going to be the yellow one. Because I'm hoping everything else we sorted. So jiverite. Jive. Alright. That's what it's called. Right, I need a power poles. Oh, Jive light. Sorry, you're right. It's Jive light. Jive O light. I'm getting a call from Panda, so I need to go see what that's about. I will be back in just a moment. So baby update. So the little guy apparently. So we've got a wooden house, as you can probably see behind me, wooden, which means it creaks. So it creaked real loudly and scared him. Oh, poor little guy. Woke up and got scared. That happens though. You'll get used to it. Yeah, that's why had to go because he woke up and Panda just needed some help getting his stuff ready so he could go to sleep again. Pretty funny. But pretty scary for the little guy because he's just small, you know? Don't know. He don't understand things. He's just a little guy. Alright, we need to go get wooden bricks so we can make power poles out of them. I know, I'd love to make cool metal ones, but quite frankly, we just don't have the steel for it yet. Come on though, don't you worry. I'm glad this looks like it's mostly flowing pretty well. Like, this means at least we're using these resources. Which is good. This is my bootstrap area. Bootstrap's probably the wrong word, but it's the thing that's getting me started. It's too many. Like when we do that, it does actually produce more. I wonder if there's a better way to store the stuff. Okay, kind of a dumb thing to do. We're going to do it anyway. So it's just like a backup to get things out. You always love those double inserter builds. They always feel so wretched. Like, this is not how you play the game, guys. What are you doing? What you can, right? You do what you gotta do to survive. Okay. The reason we don't have those, we don't have any purified water. Why do we not have any purified water? We should have purified water. Oh, because we needed a top-up valve. No. Yes. Hmm. Not like that. Not like that. Simple little button that you can press. Oh. Yeah. Here we go. So that will make that. That'll make that. That's looking good. That's looking good. Happy, happy, happy. Why do we get sand? Oh, because crushing stuff. Well, I wonder if we can just bring that back around. You need another crystallizer no matter how you look at it. Too much there. Actually, I don't think it was. And that's where the flotation cell is going to be, so we can float the cell. See, because we've designed it once, it's actually a lot faster to do it the second time. Not really a surprise. And that's going to make... I don't really know how urgently I need this, but like because I can make it, I'm like, why don't I just prepare for it now, you know? Like if I can't use it right now, it's just like, well, you just don't make it now. It's not like a problem. point of that? Where does the stone come from? It comes from there. Oh, right. Yes, no, that is correct. I get it. This feeds back into there? It does. Yes. And then that will feed into... It'll feed into a liquefier, which I had forgotten about. Which might be a problem the way that it's designed, because we need to focus on the side first. Okay. That's okay. And now let's just get the liquefier made. We don't need to worry about it too much. And you make mineral water, and you take some regular old ass water. Okay. And that links to purified water potentially. Oh, take those. Okay. Yeah, and now it's linked to purified water. Great. Don't know what we're going to be doing with the fluoride water yet. Fluoric wastewater, sorry. Putting in our water supply. So where fluoride belongs after all. Someone's going to be mad at me for that one. Let's put that the right way too. Okay. So what I would like to do next is have a plan of what to do with this wastewater. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to start putting stars next to things that are not currently being used. That don't have trains associated with them yet. It may be kind of a silly thing to do since most things are getting stars, but that might be what you need to do right now. Right. And that is... what's that? What is that? What is that actually called? Chunks. Okay, rube chunks. Okay, good. Good start. Now, what I might do for now... couple of alternatives there, and I'm not quite sure which way I want to do. So while I'm not figuring it out... oh look, another one of these things. How long have you been existing for? 2 days. A lot of bots these days. I'm so happy you guys can't see them. I just sound like a crazy man yelling at clouds again, though. Oh, these bots are back again, Martha. Get the waste. Get the waste. Get the repellent. The bot repellent. Martha. The bots are back. Get the repellent, Martha. Martha. Martha will come back with the repellent. Hello, sir. You require minerals. Can't handle my minerals. Bat bot repellent, exactly. We need a tank. Probably just a small one. I know that's really funny. This tank requires more steel than the bigger one, but it's just a nice smaller tank, and its form factor is delightful. You know what? Am I getting excited about a storage tank? The least we say about that, the happier I'll be. I think. The least truth I have to tell on stream, the happier I'll be. And then later on, what I'll probably do is have a clarify near these things. Try not to use this because I may need that for later. I don't know what I'll need it for, but the longer I can go without using it, it's just wasted space right now. I respect that, but I would rather have that wasted space that I can put things through it, just in case I need to. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to put a crystallizer here. We are going to do the crystallizer thing, but we're going to do it as an overflow valve. So that way, if it's still too high, isn't it? Yeah, kinda. So I'll say again, we're going to do it as an overflow valve. But I kind of don't want it to be using the wastewater if we can actually do other things with it. Okay. But if there's nothing else we can do with it, then just absolutely go nuts, right? Just consume. Be the terrifying creature this factory was meant to always be. Oh, right. Okay. Next. If we can... I think when we make this a second time, if we just make this exact setup, we don't need to worry about the other stuff so much. Worry about that another day. Okay. Next. Geoprocessing is almost complete. That is exciting. I am excited about that prospect. Then we just need to get the train system going. Oh, we need another liquefier. Why we carry all these resources around? Okay, and all right, we can't do that yet. It'll be like 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, done. Done. You know what? I'm not even mad. Said the madman. Said the man who was mad. I was like, he mad. Kinda mad. I mean, okay. Can we improve steel production? I don't think really gets improved aside from becoming Invar and yeah, okay. And he might be stupid. Science. Where's the acid come from? Up there. Yeah, it's just in the weirdest place. Not very helpful. I don't really want to do a thing where I take the geodes elsewhere. Like, I actually had a long thought about this. I think taking the geodes and sorting them elsewhere would lead us to other problems. So we are going to continue this madman's expedition's a very different word. The madman exhibition. Exhibition is mad. Ooh. No one wants that. Some people might want that, not me. I prefer my crazy people to keep their clothes on. I know. That's the sort of insanity you expect from me, guys. I don't need crystal seed. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to shift this up one. And we're going to shift this up by one. For a very good reason that we're going to a overflow valve that way. Then, then next into that. Next into that. Okay. Good stuff. Okay, then finally we've got to figure out what to do with this wastewater. Which shouldn't be too difficult. Because it's obvious, he says. Instantly. There we go, that actually wasn't too bad. You do have to spaghetti a bit, but you know what? The spaghetti in your diet never hurt anyone. The problem is still lack of sulfuric acid, but we will resolve that shortly. Spaghetti. Oh, it's eating the spaghetti. Adorable. Oh. Shit. We got a step. We need to filter. Now, you know how I said we got those spaces just in case we need them? We're gonna need them now. How do we get shark in here in an effective manner? The answer may surprise you. The answer is spaghetti. What's the spaghetti? It's literally always spaghetti. Oh shit, no. I see it, and I'm not happy. But that classic Facebook thing, why do you want this picture removed? I see myself in the picture and I don't like it. Oh, we were doing so well. Oh, actually. Rude. Look, done. Minimal spaghetti. That's minimal spaghetti, people. Oh, fine. Yeah, the best I can give you. Is it even working? Oh no, because these haven't filled up yet. As soon as they get their charcoal, it'll be good. Oh no. Just a whole bunch of birds just hit it. Eldak's office is a murderer. Murderer. Murder. Veldak. Murder. That spaghetti needs some sauce. Let's see what we can do. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Yep, this is about the level of quality you should expect from my channel. Okay. Yeah, this is good. Arguable. I ain't arguing. I ain't arguing with you, boy. Okay. Maybe we don't copy this exact pattern a second time. Maybe this was a good start, but not the end. I mean, you know, doing our best for a break. I mean, you know, Zagreus really fought for her to learn his name, so, you know, did they ever fight? Did they ever try? Probably not. Or gave up. Yes, this is the sort of delicious spaghetti I was trying to avoid. Worst part is this is designed to happen at least at least 2 more times. Could happen 3, probably not 3. But it is designed to happen again. That's the worst part of this. Okay. I'm being called again. A lot of calls today. I'm so sorry, everyone. I must go. My wife and child need me. So, sorry about that, everyone. Little guy's having a bit of a rough time, but that's okay. Always the thing with babies. You're either having a rough time or they're absolutely fine. Never in between. So, like, is this as if I know a lot about babies? I know nothing about babies. I know our baby, and that's about it. After that, I know nothing. No one come to me for baby advice because I don't know. I'm like the Jon Snow of babies. I know nothing. Okay. That'll do, I suppose. All right. So moving on. That's done. That's not actually done. Should be done. Yeah, that is done. Okay, good. Then we need to probably get the rails in properly. So we're going to continue to expand out the rail network so we make a nice big square of this. And then we can figure out how we're going to get the trains in. And then let's get a bunch of trains. And let's figure out how to make iron, eh? That'd be so cool. I love iron. All my friends use iron because they're cool people. Well, that's fine. We really just anything that gets us towards bots, I think, should be my goal, quite frankly, just because this is painful. I could also just ignore this and just build. Like, what is it? You know what? Stuff it. Yeah, what does it matter? What does it matter? Who cares about perfection? If I ever cared about perfection in my life? Absolutely not. That's not who I am. That's not who I am as a streamer. Let's not pretend that I'm that guy. I'm not that guy. I've never been that guy. Ah, yes. See, for a moment, you know, like that bit in like every shonen anime where like the character kind of forgets what their like main point of living is. You know, right? I am going to be Hokage. I am going to be king of the pirates. I am the strongest fighter. I am just an absolute mess. That's my character arc. I am just going to kill a bunch of people. Man, it's so weird that Death Note was a Shonen Jump and like manga. It is like the most like. Sorry, what? You're just going to kill a bunch of people? Yeah. Cat formations. I survived Sushi Duck. I can survive this. Hell yes, I can. We've gotten through worse together. So what if we waste a bit of landfill? We make tons of it. And we can just make more. If we need more, we can just make electrolyzers to just make landfill. It doesn't bloody matter. But let's not pretend that landfill matters, because it doesn't. Okay? And then once we get this all set up, then we start building the trains, and then we start having the way to actually... Train casting, is that what we wanted? Yes, because we need it for the manganese steel. Not only have I survived Sushi Duck, I've survived all sorts of crazy ass shit that should not have happened. You know what? This, my dear humble viewers, is nothing that I can't handle. It's important that you say that with gritted teeth. people know that you're serious. Okay, so this, if I'm correct, should be going down, and I think it is. 1.5, it is, which means sulfuric acid. Oh, we're gonna have a lot of wastewater. Of course we are. That's fine. That's fine. That's what we expected. We expected a lot of wastewater. This is where we wanted to be, if you believe that. And if you don't, it's fine. It's not like I care or anything, but Baka. It's not like I like you or anything. The gritted teeth also implies a jump cut to me not surviving the thing in question, but where would I be if not tempting fate? Probably playing a game that isn't Factorio or factory based. I don't know, what is the most anti-SeiferKatt game? Like, this is very clearly SeiferKatt in a nutshell. What is the least SeiferKatt game? I don't know if I have an answer to that question. Woohoo? FIFA. Yeah, you know what? Swimming simulator. You little shit. You little shit. Genshi. What's Genshi? What Genshi is? So it's either so it's sports Genshi, which I don't know what that is, or a different sports game, or swimming simulator, which that's. You want to say Candy Crush? I've played Candy Crush. I played a lot of Candy Crush at a time. Genshin Impact. No, I could play Genshin Impact. I've considered it. What's against Genshin Impact? It's just Zelda with I just realized I didn't close my door. Oopsies. Trying to be quiet, and my door is open. Cool. Ah, I closed it on my foot. There we go. Can't reach otherwise. I could play Genshin Impact. I got nothing against it. Look, it's a bunch of cute girls. I'm cool with that. I like cute girls. Yeah, I mean, I think Madden is probably the least game. I think I'd play FIFA more likely than I would play Madden, because I don't understand American football at all. Like, at least with at least FIFA I understand a little bit of. Like, you kick ball. I get kick ball. Yeah. Kick ball. I get it. But Madden I don't understand. Right, I might need to get some charcoal in here. I hadn't considered that. How are we fueling these trains? Good question. And we'll remove the asterisks. So. Yeah, that's coming down from there and like that. So, okay. A little bit waste of landfill here, but it's probably fine. On the basis that I don't care. Wait, hang on. Just be clear. Why do you think Candy Crush and Marvel Snap are synonymous? Sand? Oh, yeah, you're right. It's not landfill, it's sand. Sandfill. Because like Marvel Snap and Candy Crush are very, very different games. Because they're mobage. What? You're mobage. Mobile games. But Just because they're mobile games, it doesn't make them anything like each other. Candy Crush is a match 3 game, and Marvel Snap is like a strategy card game. Mobage. Oh, Mobage. Seems like a Japanese like shortening of a word. If I've seen a Japanese shortening of a word before, I've seen a couple. Yeah, Persocom, personal computer. Also, humanoid robot girl. That's for a different reason. Thanks, Chobits. A show that was very good and difficult to recommend to people for one reason only. The most annoying thing about Chobits. I love Chobits. It's so adorable. Chi was adorable. Thanks, Chi. I haven't watched it in years. I don't know if it still holds up. I feel like it's one of those shows that I'd watch again and be like, oh, this is more problematic than I remembered. Do I mean the startup sequence? Ah, of course I mean the startup sequence. It is the most difficult part of the show to recommend. Read the manga. Yeah, I read some of the manga. I was fine with it. I don't really like Clamp's art so much. Like, I like Clamp's works from what I've seen, but I don't like their art style as much. This place is called Twilight Sparkle. What the hell? Blaspheme. I don't know. I know. I like Clamp plenty. I just don't like their art style that much. Sorry. I mean, Cardcaptor Sakura is my favorite anime of all time. Sakura was kind of messed up. Like the art, or... Like, Cardcaptor Sakura, without a doubt, or Sakura, is my favorite anime of all time. And I will... You know, I don't give a crap. I just love it so much. But just... I look at the manga for it, I'm just like, ugh, I can't read this. Also, it was always funny, like, whenever there was, like, a fan, whole brother sister loved... I mean, sure, it was manga, right? It was anime. It does like its weird relationships. My favorite... My favorite thing is, like, how they edited that for the English version, like the teacher thing. It's so funny. So I didn't watch... I watched all of the English dub before I watched the subtitles for Cardcaptor Sakura. Okay. What, is this not connected to anything? Hang on. They're not connected? It is. Just lazy. Okay. Anyway, I watched all of the dub of Cardcaptor Sakura before I watched the subtitled version. And I bought the subtitled version on DVD, and I was like, damn, this is so much better. But it's like in the subtitled version, they like... There's the girl who's like in love with her teacher, and it's like she's sad because, you know, it's unrequited love, as it should be. Uh, and so the two friends like, hey, look, we're just gonna go out and you know, buy something cute to make ourselves happy, because they just want to make their friend to be happy, you know. And she's like, all right. So they go out and they buy something cute, and then stuff happens. and like she tries to kill them with a sword. It's irrelevant. But in the English version, it's like the whole class is being dismissed, right? The class being dismissed, and it's like, oh, by the way, don't forget that you need to study for this test, otherwise you'll fail again. It's like, holy shit, that teacher's just bullying the girl. Like the teacher's just bullying her in the English, and she's not sad because of the unrequited love. She's sad because she's being bullied by the teacher. Oh yeah, the kissing cousins is way less weird. That's true. That's true. What was the other thing that I really liked? Oh yeah, the manga. Let's not forget the manga of Cardcaptor Sakura didn't have like actually had the teacher being like proposing to the schoolgirl. Let's not forget that. That's an important thing you need to remember. Cardcaptor Sakura was. I love it. It's like, dude, what the hell? What age range is this set for? Ah, okay. That's weird. uh, I don't give a shit. I love Cardcaptor Sakura. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna veer off sharply. You know what? I love Cardcaptor Sakura. Okay, we've established that, right? Anyone got any questions? No, good. Carrying on. What I didn't like was the sequel anime they made like a few years back. I was so excited for it. I was like, yes, sequel anime. You know, went into full metal voice. And I was so excited. And I watched like 2 episodes of it. I'm like, this sucks. It's like every point of character progression they just forgot about. Like, they just forgot everything. And it's like, ugh. Like, it's like characters forgot they knew that Sakura had magic. And it's like, that's kind of a big deal. And it's just like, man, I can't watch this. And so I didn't. The thing I like about Charcoal is it's infinite. Just let it end at that point. I mean, yeah, exactly. It ended for years, and it was fine. I didn't need her to figure out what the hell clear cards were. I didn't give a shit. And I was like, but I do love the characters. Cardcaptor Sakura. So I guess I'll learn to love again. And I did not learn to love again. Charcoal. There's tons of it. Chark. Eat it down. Okay, so that gives us some stuff. I finished building my little train set. I think I marked those to be full. I didn't. Be full. Okay, and then also what we need to do is have 2 more trains. How about we put the train the station in a way that kind of makes sense, huh? What do you reckon? That'd be cool? I think that would be cool. It just disappeared again. Okay, you know what? We're not doing those ones. I want to. They look cool. And we need another cargo wagon. Also, I suppose we need more charcoal. Okay, so now I feel like the next thing we need to do is get the sulfuric acid. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sulfuric acid thing sorted, because clearly that's the part that's slowing us down. So we need to have wastewater being delivered somewhere. Where are we going to get the oxygen from, though? There's a good place to get oxygen from. Probably the sea. Pressed air. That's a classic. It is a classic. Pressed air, purified water. That's true. That's not a bad way to get it either. I always love this. This seems to happen in every Seablock run, where you just get like a really long line of chalk. Let me just give you a shout out, because as a one Seablock player to another, you absolutely need to get a shout out. Us Seablock players need to stick together, right? You're welcome. The Seablock players need to commiserate on what a terrible mistake we've made. That's alright. This is the second time I've done it. It's not so clearly I haven't learned from my mistakes. What was I just doing? I was getting some longer boys. Or in theory was getting longer boys. And I had no boys to get longer. Excuse me while we make just 100 gears. Just making them. Slow that down. We just need to really get that sulfuric acid just manufactured faster. How easy is it to make the air compressors? Oh no, say it ain't so. Can we build the air compressors? It's air filters, sorry. Haven't played in a week because you've been getting a new PC set up? Hey, it's all good, man. Well, it's all good, sorry. What word? That's all good. Sorry, I flustered myself by using a default word there and then being like awkward. It's all good. You know, get your stuff together when you can, and you know, people will watch. Hell yeah. Nice. Good to have a new computer. So we're using a lot of chalk right now. I imagine we're probably, yeah, we do have another chalk. Oh, what is your problem? Train that is jamming you. Okay, I understand. It's probably, no, I don't know which train it is. Which train is making you on? These ones? No. Hmm. It shouldn't have a problem where it is. There's nothing that is stopping it. I don't think anything is in its way. I'm not breaking out the broken train thing yet. We have 4 trains. And none of them should be jamming it. Hmm. Yeah, nothing should be jamming that. Maybe that's just a little bit too close. That doesn't really make sense either, to be fair. Hmm. Wonderful. I'm glad we've got train issues at this point in the game. With that train should... What am I missing? It knows that it can get there. But it sees something to do with another train, which is why it's jammed. I missed like another train somewhere? I mean, I guess we got these trains, but... Missing signals on the left vertical track. Hmm. Far west? Yeah, we've gone a little bit heavy on chain signals at the moment. Heavier than perhaps I need to be. And we can fix that later when we need to, but for now, chain signals should be able to handle it. Shouldn't be a problem. Okay, hang on a moment. I've been summoned again. I will be back in just a second. A lot of action going on in the baby game right now. You had to mute your development channel on Teams. Okay, so they're all red. This indicates there's a problem. Does make sense. Okay. Why are they all red? That's a valid question. You don't have anyone that needs to go there. You just don't like being like that. No, it's on the outside. We know that. Oh no, I hate people doing that. That's the worst. Yeah, I get that. I respect that. I mean, don't just mute the development channel, just mute them in life. The end of them. Tell them Seifer gave you permission. Don't do that. You know what? That seemed to fix it. Thank you very much, elite noob. Clearly you are a very elite noob because you know what's going down. More elite than your average noob. And then it's jammed again. Because it is. Oh. There's your problem. What's this? Yeah, it was. Wasn't signaled properly. Is muting life an option? Yeah, it's called a hand around the windpipe. Sorry, Zoe. How you doing? Hi. Feel bad about that one. Don't tempt you. We all have days. Alright then, so I suppose my next goal is to make a bunch of air filters. So, we're going to try out this factory planner. It's like, so we want acid. Of course we do. And now, how much acid do we want? Well, first off, we want acid. I'm going to try this thing because a dear boy Solburn said it's good stuff. We have 10,000 a minute. Can we do this by a second? We can't do this by a second. Let's change that. Can we change that number, please? Okay. 10,000. That was actually correct. 10,000 per minute, second. 10,000 per minute is 1,666 per second. Okay, that's good. Need that. We need to make the sulfuric acid. That's easy. We need the sulfur. That's that. We need the oxygen. We're going to make that through air filtering. We're going to do that through there. Okay. Hang on. Is that right? Hydrogen sulfide gas? Did we make that? Have I clicked the wrong one? I've clicked the wrong one. Okay. That's not how we're making sulfur at all. And then I've gone back a step. That's the wrong system. Let's try that again, shall we? We're gonna make that the wastewater. Yes, we are. That's correct. We are. And then... Goodness. The bomb. Alright. Now, I'm not... Oh, yeah. Priority product, yes, I suppose, but not really what we're looking at. Byproducts, mineralized water, son of a... Okay, oxygen is the next thing I'm worried about. Okay, that's reasonable. And that'll make 10,000 a minute. 10,000 sulfuric acid per minute. That's quite doable. Oh, hello, Mr. Dane. Welcome, welcome, one and all. How's everyone doing? First off, shout out to Mr. Dane. As you... Oh, you're onto it. And how was your stream, Mr. Dane? What are you up to? And welcome, everyone. I am SeiferKatt, and we are playing Seablock. We're in the early days at the moment. You got to feed the cats. That's fair enough. I respect that. Someone called SeiferKatt. I respect someone who's got to go feed a cat. And K2 SE. Nice. Good times. All right, so the good news is if we click on... Nope, that's not what we want to click on. We click on pop out. Nope, that's not what we wanted. I'm going to click on the right button eventually. Here's the pop out button. Affections, archives. The pop out button, I know. Oh, unrestricted items. Sulfuric acid. Sure. That's definitely not what I wanted to do. Where is the pop out button? I know it's here somewhere. There it is. Found it. All right. You have a ton of cats. Guess how many? 6. 6 cats. Someone likes self-inflicted pain. Hey, this is the 3rd time I've done Seablock, so I really like self-inflicted pain, okay? And I I don't have a response beyond that. I like it. Don't worry, my other run is less insane. Oh, my other run is more insane. Okay, so we need, how many air filters? 15 of them. Okay. My other run is on trying to get to the edge of the world. It's taking a long time. Self-inflicted. Oh, entirely self-inflicted. You know. I want 15 of them, so we're going to do... There we go. That'll sort that out. Then we need 6 chemical plants. But we currently have... What, 6? Please, sir, may I have more chemical plants? No. Oh. More. I've lost how many... Wait, actually, yes, I can figure out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I need 1 more. Okay, and then we need some hydro plants. We do need some hydro plants. It's going to make mineralized water, which is interesting. Means I'm going to have to figure out... Means I'm going to end up with more of this bloody stuff. Okay, I'm trying not to waste resources wherever possible, because that's, I thought, was a fun challenge, and it turns out it's kind of painful. Because, you know, when you add painful elements into a already painful mod, you hurt yourself more. Go figure. Okay, so I need... I can use this iron. Iron is mine. I still need a little bit more iron. Okay, that's all the hydro plants. Brilliant. Excuse me. I'm gonna need some flare stacks as well. It just occurred to me. Thank you. I know. We don't want to use flare stacks, but what are the other options, right? Okay. Next is liquefiers. Then we just need a bunch of iron. Oh, and stone. Didn't see that coming. The iron I saw coming. Thank you. How many liquefiers have we got queued up already? 2. So we still need 4 more. 2, 3, 4. Nice. And then finally, 4 more chemical plants. All right, that's fine. 2, and then we're lacking iron again. 2 more, and then we're good. Then we can start setting this up. It'll be pretty exciting. And we're going to need a bunch of tanks and stuff as well. Well, 2 tanks is actually pretty good. You know, they say 2 tanks is better than 1. That is the Soviet methodology to World War II. He speaks as if he knows what he's talking about. He does not. He does not speak for the council. And then we can... What if... Okay, here's the thought. We'll make this, and then we'll make it as if it's big enough for another, like, 2 of them. Ah, fudge, there's worms out there. Bloody worms. We haven't quite got to the part that we're going to have good weapon technology. We need better weapon technology regardless. I think any better weapon technology, though, will come with actual research requirements. Grenades are a thing, I suppose. Could always make grenades. I mean... all I need is nukes. Thanks, Zoe. Brilliant idea. Yes, you're right. All I need is nukes. What was I thinking? Foolish SeiferKatt. He just needs to build more nukes. What a silly cat. Well, actually, how big are these? Oh, we need 15 of them. We're fine with pipes. I'm just standing on like the rails. That's always a safe thing to do when we've got trains that can actually leave where they are now. All you need are nukes. Meow, 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 meow. Nukes are all you need. Yeah, there's a huge space there. Why don't I just use that space? Still trying to get through my construction queue, which is always nice. You know you've done well when your construction queue is bigger than you are. Fine, it'll deal with it. How are we doing with power, actually? Power should be okay. Yeah, the problem is power is not in trouble because power is not something we've really gone nuts so crazy on yet. So the conclusion might be we need to go nuts so crazy on power because we need to use more power. Not there yet. So here's the plan. Okay. I can't remember. Did the Beatles have an anti-war message? I feel like they did at some point. Because all you need is nukes going with like all you need is love is really kind of funny. Like, I think that's kind of against the ethos. I could be wrong. Imagine? What am I imagining? I can't. Song Imagine. Oh, I'm imagining it. What about it? Okay. I had forgotten that song. I see your point. So 15 to 6. So 15 divided by 6 is sort of 3. Yes? Like 2 and a bit. It's one of the more obscure ABBA B-sides. God damn it. I should know this. 2.5. Okay. Do I have the fish farming production already or the plants harvesting? Not really either. I'm doing bean power, unfortunately, because it's so good. It's like a cop out, you know? It's so good, and you're like, well, I guess I'll just do beans. It's so good. It's too good. So next we need six chemical plants. I said it the Australian way, so Australians are like, ah, he's one of us. I'm not Australian. I just want to fit in, guys. Fit in, that's all. Okay. Just gonna go long pipe. Do I really want to fit in? Absolutely not. You're right, you got me. I've never cared about fitting in, and I don't think it surprises anyone. Okay. Now we are going to have to bring in the wastewater. And I think we're going to have to bring that in quite a big carriage as well. Which is good because I think we left enough room to be able to make it a big carriage. This is going to what, take 416 fluid per second. Yeah, it's going to... a lot, actually. Okay, let's not worry about that right now. Worry about that later. Worry about things later. Now, actually what we want to do is the liquefiers next. Make sure we've got plenty of room. I don't know why, but I just feel like plenty of room is going to be a good thing. Now, see, nitrogen, it's not bad. How do we get rid of nitrogen? How do we void stuff? Remember, it's not a crime to void nitrogen because it's in the air anyway, so, you know. Okay, I think if we moved these... you get more waste back from the acid you produce than is going to be used. That's true. Fortunately, it's not here. Right, I did this on every single one of them. Nice. At least until we start going with ceramic filtering. And then who knows what will happen when we get to ceramic filtering. It'll be a mystery. Because I don't need to think about that right now. Maybe I'll have a cool idea when we get there. Maybe I won't. You don't know. And now we anger the environment. Look, the Environmental Agency doesn't need to worry about nitrogen. Nitrogen's good in the air. It's inert. Who doesn't love nerds? That just reminds me of nerds on Steam. If you guys want to play a really cool card game, like with your friends that is free to play online, play Nerds. It is multiplayer solitaire, which is a confusing sentence, I agree, but it is so good. I really recommend it. Get 4 to 6 players together and just play Nerds, and you'll have people just so angry at each other so quickly. It is so wonderful. You hated everything about that sentence of what multiplayer solitaire? It's good. It's really good, Zoe. You gotta trust me. It's made by the guy who made the Zachtronics games. Zach, I believe his name was. Mr. Zachtronics himself. Chemists might be somewhat less excited about the prospect of how much nitrogen can be packed into just one molecule. Well, I'm not a chemist. Why would they be disappointed? Don't chemists love nitrogen? Like as a general rule? Okay. So now the problem is we have no sulfur. I suppose that's a valid point I hadn't really considered. So then we need to that's what we need the sulfuric waste water for. Okay. So what we're going to do now is what we might do is have those coming out the side. Lots of nitrogen atoms, molecules get outrageously explosive. Really? I didn't know that. That's the downwards one. Yeah, okay. Ah, it's kind of not the way I want it. Shame. Yeah, please do. How fertilizer bombs work. Science, you'd be creepy. You'd be crazy, science. Okay. I always love when you're trying to like find the correct placing for something and it just goes like this, and you're like, no, no, I never wanted it like this. Why would you think I ever like? Thought it might be cool. Nitrogen. I thought nitrogen was inert. I've been lied to. You're lied. Okay, we're gonna have to put an asterisk on that one for the moment. Okay. I don't know if I necessarily agree with how we've done this now, but whatever. The purified water. Okay. Mineralized water, we're gonna keep somewhere. Purified water. I don't know. Mineralized water is actually useful. Purified water, not so much. We're going to shunt that out. Can you like move that just a little bit so it's a little bit nicer? Lovely. I see bloggers from a professional chemist and it's called Things I Won't Work With. Oh. Really? Interesting. Because there's 6 of them. Do. Oh, I like has little. Is there 6 of them? There's 5 of them. You know what? 6 and 5, what's the difference? They're basically the same number. Wait, why do we have a bunch of copper pipes? That's not the purpose of copper pipes at all. Out of curiosity, how much of a belt will that take? 0.5 of a belt, okay, that's fine. This is much more chaotic than I wanted it to be, but it'll do the job. That is also should be the name of the stream. Much more chaotic than I wanted to be. Probably should have done them around the other way. Oh, then we need to use the sulfuric acid. Oh, really? Hang on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We need to use water to make acid. We do need the water to make acid. Okay, so we don't just dump it immediately then. Good to know. Uh, what? I'm confused. What I just read. Perhaps that was the intent. Oh, we missed one. Okay. All right. You've absolutely done this around the wrong way. If we'd done this first and then put it that way, it would have made a lot more sense. That's okay, this is only a first round. Second round will do better. It's like, if I just design things well the first time, I could just copy and paste things and just be generally a happier person. But I don't design things right the first time. I design them right like the 6th or 7th time. People would say that's very inefficient of you, Seif. You know what I'd say to them? Yeah, it is. Can't even dispute that, just yeah. Hello, Atomic Nature, how you doing? Welcome. You come in about the time I normally raid you, because I'm actually about to finish up for the night. Look. Sure, we don't need to do this, because I raid you a lot, but we'll do it anyway. Hello, Atomic Nature. Welcome. Doing well, thank you. Doing well. Hurting myself a little bit, but that's okay. That's Seablock for you. All right. So that gets the wastewater turned into sulfuric acid. Well, sorry, into sulfur in the least efficient manner possible. Nice. That's what we do here. Things inefficiently. Do that intentionally? No, it just happens. And we'll do an overflow valve to get the the purified water used up. It's noon, not night. I don't know what you're talking about. It's 10 o'clock at night. I don't know what you're talking about. What you talking about? Okay. Yeah, no, it would have worked so much better if I'd done it the other way around. That's okay. Get cat from the calendar, man. Okay, you know what? We'll save here. We're not going to finish this tonight then. I should have stopped anyway. What am I even doing? Seablock. Okay, it's noon somewhere. That's true. You know what they say? It's Friday, 5 o'clock somewhere in the world. I said that once and someone got very upset with me. Apparently that's not how time zones work. It's noon for you. Alright, so let's have a look at a cat, because Veldak wishes to look at a cat from the calendar. Here's a cat. It's a very fluffy one. And let's just run a poll, and then we'll do the good night spiel. So as always, all you got to do is tell me if it's a great cat or not. It's very simple. Is it a great cat? You tell me. If it's a great cat, then it goes into the Cat of the Month contest, and if it's not a great cat, then we throw it in the bin. That's not true. We don't throw it in the bin. We just throw it into a pile of cats. I've got multiple of them scattered around my desk all over the place. See? Here's a pile of cats. Look at all these cats. There's a cat, 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 there's a cat. Pile of cats. Because I can't bear to throw these cats away. Even though these cats have already been rated and judged and deemed if they're great or not. Anyway, that's not the important thing. The important thing is look at this cat. Tell me if it's great. But I can't decide on my own. I have no ability to make these decisions. I freak out. I stress out. Majestic cat? I agree. It's pretty majestic. It's pretty fluff. Bet you if you like pet its chest, it'd be like so soft. And this cat is deemed 80% great with 4 votes yes, 1 vote no. Beldak, I know you voted no. I know you don't like the fluffy cats. Alright, well, that is us for the stream. I think we've done well. We've got another resource made up. Another ore. Voted yes. Really? The next session, what we're going to do is we're going to finish off the sulfur, and then we're going to make iron and steel, and that should come through thick and fast, which is what we want. Thick and fast. That's how they used to describe me in high school. I don't have a response to that. I'm just going to end that. So, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for watching today. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. If you're new here and you're not following already, please do consider. It'd be appreciated. Otherwise, you do what you want. I don't know why that's part of my ending spiel now, just telling you do what you want, but I'm not going to tell you what to do. I will next be streaming, hopefully tomorrow, where I... the crickets are back. Thank you for following Elite Noob. Really appreciate it. I'll be streaming hopefully tomorrow, depending on how my son is doing. He's hopefully sleeping, but I don't know because my door is closed and it seems to insulate my room pretty well from sound. So I guess I'll find out what's going on there very soon. And I'll be streaming Seablock again tomorrow. I should have been doing the spider walk today, this week, and I've decided I'm not going to. But we'll get the spider walk done sometime, probably Monday. If you would like to watch the start of this series, because it is being uploaded now, you can go to youtube.com/SeiferKatt, look for Seablock Season 2, and that's this season. So check that out. Or if you want to see a full Seablock run, then just look at the Seablock on YouTube. There's a thing. That's all there. Check it out. And also you got the Discord link where you can find me outside my regular streaming hours, just in case you want to, or if you just want to like point out the fact of a cool thing. That's cool too. You can do that. And now I'm done for the night. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.